Mark, what's the emotion, disappointment and pride in there?
Pretty much, Peter. I didn't think we started the game particularly well. Obviously, we conceded a goal in that time, and against Premiership sides, that's often the case. But I thought as the half grew on, the first half, we got a wee bit better, but second half, I thought we were excellent, and really pleased at how the boys went about it. It just couldn't create that clear-cut chance to take. Plenty across the face of the goal. We obviously had to shout for the penalty. And I guess that's the difference. I don't think Hibs had much here on the second half, but look, pleased at how we went about it, showed a good account ourselves, but obviously disappointing that we're at. I loved being in the quarter-final last year. It was brilliant. We got a great draw against Celtic, great for the club. So there's that disappointment that'll probably sit with us tonight. But I think when I look back in it tomorrow and watch the game again, it still leaves us in a good place going into a big game on Friday.
What was the key message at half-time then that you mentioned to them that they weren't doing in the first half that you specifically pinpointed in the second?
Take more risk. I thought we looked a bit... trying to find the right term here. Just looked a bit wowed by the situation and playing at Easter Road, and we're playing against a Premiership side and so many unforced errors for us that just isn't like us at all. So just kind of saying take the reins off and stop worrying about what could happen if you lose the ball, and we weren't promoting enough bodies forward. And then I thought the second half reflected pretty much what we play like most weeks. So I was pleased with that. I was pleased that the boys took on the message, and I think individually for them, I think when we come up against a Premiership side, it's a good opportunity individually for these players to show that they can compete. I was at Kelly Ayr the other night. I thought Ayr did exactly that as well, and I always take a bit of pride when Championship sides go to a Premiership club and show that they can mix it. But the quality at the top end of the pitch is probably the difference at that level, and we're just going to get one to settle for us to put in the back of the net.
But will that lesson in your players witnessing that clinical finish or that level that they're playing against give you a sense of optimism moving forward to try and get into this division?
Well, I'd hope so. I think when you play in environments like this and you go away and feel that performance was really strong as a player, of course it gives you confidence, and it gives you a wee idea of what you're up against. When you're not so clever in possession and you give the ball up cheaply, you will get found out and undone. So that was a lesson in the first half. It's a harsh one because it's cost us a game, but it gives us loads of room to improve. I mean, it's hard working the ball up 70 yards of the pitch for your goal all the way through, but the hardest thing, as you know, is scoring goals. So we need to find a way when we come up against this quality of turning that possession, those opportunities in the box into goals, and that's the next level we need to get to if we're going to get out our division and then compete in this one.
You mentioned